a kiddush in a sukkah in my old section, which was known then as East New York. Now it has a different name altogether. And in that section, there was a Jewish person who had a beautiful garage, which he made into a sukkah. He took off the roof and made a whole thing on it. And I remember he had all kinds of fancy things. I was then a little kid, hardly 5 years old. I was so impressed with all the snacks over there. 4 kinds of herring, pickled schmaltz, sour, sweet, all kinds of. You can't imagine that, And wine and this and that. And people came, because after the davening, this chosser, each of the masmid, will come and have in their shul a verbringen. But each of the masmid wasn't there. It's already 1 o'clock, 1:30. So the host, whose name was, I forgot his name, but he has Nikolai Eberts, who once learned in 770 in Lubavitch. And he said, you didn't make kiddush to her. You can't sit and wait. People made kiddush at 1, 1:30, 2, 2:30, 3, 3:30, 4 o'clock. Then, on the verge of getting already almost dark, Rebbeinu ran in. He says, Ui, verdaven sich. He davened a little bit too long. He davened for only about 5 hours, you know what I mean? And now he was sorry. So I remember how I was surprised. There was so much good herring and stuff, and now it's all gone. What will he do? He made kiddush. Looked at the schach, made kiddush, and afterwards he also washed. Then he ate a piece of challah. Then he took a sip of wine and said l'chaim, and then he benched and ran to daven mincha. So therefore, this is called, when the people have what's called a powerful nefesh hashenis. So then this is our third one now. So far we have mentioned to you about nefesh hashenis and also about ched hasheni. Yes, but now goes the thing which Rabbi Lubavitch took from me, that the night starts Pesach Sheni, the second Pesach, which exactly 1 month ago was 14 days in Nisan, and then tonight starts 14 days in Iyar, and Pesach Sheni, like he said before, says in the Hayom Yom, that it's the time when a Jew has the chance to make up anything which he has missed up earlier. If somebody was away, on a distant journey or something else, now is the time, tonight is the time, tomorrow, when he can make up all those things which he has missed doing. Because as it came on this Tushbet, it's never too late. Remember when I took French in Yeshiva, on Bedford and Dean, we were taught some French. One was mieux vaut tard que jamais, which means better late than never, I believe, right? That was about 55 years ago, 55 years ago. So my friends, so therefore now, this is the thing which I want to tell you. So all these things are all part of a second nefesh, a Jewish neshama special, also a ched hasheni for davening, and also Pesach Sheni. One more thought which I want to share with you, and then I may sit down, unless I have a third thought coming in. That we say a tefillah called Yalda V'Yova. We say it on Rosh Chodesh, we say it on Yom Tov, and so on and so forth. Then we ask Hashem, Zochreinu Hashem Elokeinu B'Odei Tova. Remember us in it for good. V'Gdeinu Voi, and be mindful of us l'chaim tovim. V'She'einu Boi, and help us for all kinds of good things. So the question is, we're asking for all good things. We're asking for health. Why this word boy in it? Why the word boy? Zochreinu l'Tova. Why the word boy? Why is that stuck in there? So I heard from somebody once said that boy equals 8. Boy is 2 and 6. Base is 2. Hebrew letters all have a value numerically also. So alpha, beta, gamma. So alpha is 1 and beta base is 2 and gamma is 3. So therefore, the word bo is b, and vov is 6. Together it's 8. Which means that the person should note, remember, that our 8 hours of learning Torah a day, and Torah is called Tov, nothing ain't Tov ela Torah. Therefore, you should have a Jew who is a man should have set aside 6 hours a day for learning Torah. And also be mindful of us to have a blessing. That's a blessing in our job. A person has to have a job. Either he works or he's a businessman, but a person spends normally 8 hours a day working. Shaltiel spends more than 8 hours a day working. He spends about, I wouldn't guess how much, but much more than that. Then we say, V'Hasheinu Boi, and help us with 8 hours of Chaim Tovim, meaning a good life, which means at home you eat, you sleep, you talk to your children, you talk to your wife also, and so on and so forth. That's called a good life. Therefore, it says, Zochreinu Hashem Boi Tova, 8 hours of Torah, 8 hours of working, and 8 hours of being a family man and being also a man yourself. And therefore, I have some more, but I don't want to bother you anymore. So I want to just wish Shaltil above the Kol Tu Solo, should have bracha v'atzlocha. he and his wife and all those who help him, and through his work, when people will realize that it's never too late. It's never too late. We shall see Yisgalus Makeni Mishachenu B'Kor of Mamish Omen Ken Yehi Rotzein.
A presentation to Rabbi Gordon.
Oy, oy, oy.
Looks like a shul to me, Rabbi Gordon. Pretty one, too. Rabbi Gordon, I want to give you a blessing that you should continue in good health and strength, and that you should continue to be an inspiration to us all.
It depends on God, and it also depends on you, Tatalo. My left shoulder hurts me right now.
Hold on, let me just see if I can. To Rabbi Yisrael Gordon, in recognition and appreciation of over half a century?
I'm older than you are, baby.
Yeah, that's right. Half a century of leadership in the field of Jewish education with heartfelt dedication from GOKOSHER. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
A picture, Lou. So come around. Okay, that's it. Put it down.
Our next honoree is Mrs. Patricia Zinn, who will be receiving the Humanitarian Award. Patricia, we are very honored to have you as an honoree. Patricia has spent her entire career in the capital markets industry. Patricia is an acknowledged market leader in the securities and investment industries and has been a senior executive at Citibank, U.S. Trust, and J.P. Morgan. She has always been a leader in women's and diversity initiatives and has been recognized for her accomplishments by the YMCA Women's Achievers and the Daughters of the American Revolution. Patricia has been involved in many projects of philanthropy. She was a one-time board member of the Red Cross of New York. She also led a $1 million YMCA capital campaign for kids to provide programs such as the Virtual Y. She is also a founding member of the Accenture Foundation, along with 70 fellow Accenture partners, each donating $1 million seed contribution in 2001. Patricia is also a trustee of the Trudeau Institute in Saranac Lake, New York, which is the only private research institute devoted solely to improving public health and the human immune system. That is probably why it was easy for Patricia to relate to the mission of GOKOSHER. Physical health plus spiritual health equal public health. Thank you, Patricia, for being who you are, and thank you for making this world a better place. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here.
Okay. There's a few extra pages here that I don't need.
You know, we're supposed to present the award now, and then you're going to respond.
Yeah, great.
All right.
I'm learning protocol.
To Patricia Y. Tien, in recognition and appreciation of the many humanitarian undertakings you have initiated to make this world a better and brighter place for all mankind.
Thank you. Thank you to GOKOSHER for this great honor, the Humanitarian Award. I actually looked up the definition of humanitarian, and it says that it is one who is devoted to the promotion of human welfare and the advancement of social reform. A philanthropist. I don't think of myself as a humanitarian or a philanthropist. A philanthropist is someone who gives away a lot of money. Isn't that true? I care about people and helping to make life better for my